So a lot of cards are now really cheap because of the market crash, and in this video I'm going to be talking about probably the top 5 in my opinion most underrated and undervalued cards in my team. These are 5 cards that I don't think I've ever seen coming up against my team online, except for one of them a lot more recently, but I'm going to keep them in the squad anyway. But these cards are used very seldomly in my team online, and they're beasts. They're absolute beasts. At the point guard, we have got Steve Francis. I know you might be saying, oh, you come up against Steve Francis all the time. You don't. Trust me, you don't. I think I've never actually came up against this Steve Francis, and he is a absolute beast. Like, even though he did only score 8 points in one game I played, a couple of games I played with him were rage quits. He's got 94 open shot mid, 92 open shot 3. He's got ball control of, where is it? Where's his ball control? It is 95. He's also got Hall of Fame ankle breaker, 96 driving dunk, and incredible speed. So this card is one of the best point guards in my team. Probably top, I'd say easily top 10. And I picked one up yesterday for 31k. Yes, 31k for one of the best 96 overall diamonds in the game. At the 2 guard, we have got Steve Smith. Steve Smith has one of the nice releases in the game. He's got an open shot mid-range of 96. Open shot 3 of 95, ball control of 88, meaning that he can speed boost. He's also a decent on-ball defender of 85, steal not great at 61, but he is quite tall, 6'7" for the 2 guard, and can dunk a little bit. And with his release, how good it is, this card is an absolute beast. At the 3, we have got a guy who was extremely underrated until about 2 days ago, and it's Steven Jackson. Steven Jackson was the most underrated player in my team for so long, and then Caldy goes and makes a video on him, and everyone is hyping this guy up. I am keeping him in the squad because I planned this squad for a couple of days, and he was in it, so I'm going to keep him in it. But I've been using him since the day this card came out. One of the nicest releases, if not the nicest release in the game, and a budget beast for less than 10k MT. By the way, Steve Smith is about 17-18k. I forgot to mention that. At the 4, we have got Psycho T Tyler Hansbrough for about 26k. Like 12.7 points per game from shooting 70% from the field. He is a beast, like an absolute beast. Post fade, great post fade with a great post hook. Good shot mid, good shot 3 with a nice release. I don't know why people complain about it. A good defender. Lateral quickness leaves a little bit to be desired, but everything else is great. He's got good speed of 80. And where is it? His driving dunk of 90 is absolutely insane. He jams it on people. At the 5, my favorite center in my team so far, Big Zydrunas Ilgauskas. Again, about 28 to 35k depending on when you're looking. Zydrunas Ilgauskas through 4 games is shooting 70% from 3, 11.5 points per game. He's got 2 hot spots in the corners. I assume he has go corner specialist. Yes, he does. From the corners, he's the best shooter I've used in my team. A really nice release. Probably the best release I've used from a center because I haven't used David Robinson, but a beast of a card. And then we're just going to round off this team by just putting in 5 players that I think are extremely underrated and underused. First of all, we have got Sleepy Floyd. No matter how many videos I make on this guy, I still rarely see him used. And to be honest, people either love this card or hate this card. It's a kind of a split. Everyone either thinks he's one of the best cheap players in the game or just doesn't like the card. The 2, we have got a small forward, and it's an amethyst, and it's Shane Battier. Shane Battier is like 8k MT. Like 8k MT. Hall of Fame defensive stopper. He's a good shooter. 89 open shot 3. And look at that. 97 lateral quickness, 92 steal, 97 on-ball defensive IQ. And he's just a beast. At the 3, we have got a small forward, and it's Tony Kukoc. Kukoc is 6'10", make him huge for a small forward. And he's also got a great mid-range and 3-point shot. His ball handling is quite good, and he's just been an absolute beast for me. Like, look at his stats. 8.7 points per game for me, quite good, shooting really well. And has just been an absolute beast when I've used him. At the 4 was another guy who had a lot of hype when he first came out, and it's Boris Diaw. Not a lot of people use Diaw anymore, but every now and again I get a comment on one of my videos saying that Boris Diaw averages 20 points per game in the Pink Diamond League, and I would not be surprised. I would take their word for it. And at the 5, we have got a Ruby, and it's Ruby Brook Lopez. Like, look at these stats. Like, they're just insane for a card that's 3k MT. You might be thinking, oh, he's only got 78 defensive overall. But look at his actual defensive stats. 93 block. 88 low post defensive IQ. How that adds up to a 78 defensive overall when the bad Kyrie Irving, the one with like 60 on ball defense, has like a 90 defensive overall or something. But he's a little bit slow, but he can really shoot the ball. He can defend, he can rebound. And for a Ruby, that's 3k. Yes, 3k MT. He's extremely, extremely good, and you never come up against Brook Lopez. You don't even come up against his Amethyst, to be honest. So anyway, now let's get into a game with this squad. It's gonna be exciting in here, and we leave James Harden open for 3. Okay, hey, you missed that. I'll take that. It's Dikembe Mutombo. I'll put him on the line. Steve Smith finishes the layup, tying it up. Let's go. Good old lag. Good old lag. And we leave Paul George. Oh, lag. The greatest thing about 2K, when you're not playing anyone who's not from America, the lag. The lag. Bang, bang. Green light. Let's go. Alright, if we need to, we can lob cheese. We need to, we can lob cheese here. We need to, we can lob cheese with Tyler Hansbrough. Let's go. Okay, that's Steve Francis. But it doesn't matter, we got Ilgauskas there with the board. It's Jonas Ilgauskas with the board over Mutombo, and then the and one. Why everyone's saying get rid of Ilgauskas, get rid of Ilgauskas? He's my best player. Why would I get rid of him? Brogdon. And Brogdon hits that, tying it up. Let's go. Good defense. No. They stand. We left him wide open. Stop pausing the game. Like, pause cheesing. You should be banned for. You should only get a certain amount of pauses, because pause cheesing is literally the most frustrating thing ever. Bang. There we go. Finish that. Please finish that, Francis. Make this one. Green light. Let's go. Let's go, Hansbrough. Hand his face. It's a good rebound. Let's get to Steve Smith. And one, Steve Smith. I'm not even shooting jump shots with him when he's dominating. Bars Diao. Diao for 3. Green light. Let's go. Okay. Diao with the dunk. Ah, come on. Kukoc in the corner. And Kukoc puts that in. Let's go. Oh, Boris Diaw. Diaw has 10 points and he's been on the court about 4 minutes. Good defense, Brogdon. Let's go. Hit Battier running. And Battier with the dunk. Make him jump. Put that up. And Boris Diaw with the and one. Oh my god, Diaw is good. Good steal, Tyler Hansbrough. Steve Smith on the run. There we go. Steve Smith has 7 points and I haven't taken a jump shot with him yet. Okay, he's not defending that. He's not defending that. He's expecting the pass there. We're going right to the basket. What? What happened there? He just passed the ball to nobody and caught it himself. 2K logic. 2K logic. Let's go, Tony Kukoc. Alright, 15 points. We shouldn't lose this lead. If we give him an open 3, we might. Oh, that was just bad defense by me. He's seriously versatile as a power forward. He can handle the ball well. He can pass the ball well. He can defend. And then we've got Brook Lopez. That's a full weight bar. You've got like a 94 shot mid. That should go in. Finish that. There we go, Lopez. When in doubt, go inside. Oh, I thought the fadeaway 3 was going to be a killer. No, we get stripped. Battier has no much, so he shouldn't be tired. Please, Boris Diaw. We need this. We need this, and Boris Diaw comes up huge. Okay, green. Green, thank God. We give it to the one guy we know we're getting greens with every time. Thank God, that makes it a 7-point game. A little bit more comfortable now. Jesus Christ, Steve Francis. So I'm not looking for... Let's look at the game stats. We shot 60%, and let's see how many shots I actually took with Tyler Hansbrough. I went 4 of 12. Now, I had a bad game with him. I had a bad game. Boris Diaw came up huge. A steal, a block, and assist. 3 rebounds and 16 points. Malcolm Brogdon went 3 of 3. Francis went 3 of 6. Steve Smith, I didn't even shoot a jump shot with him. Jonas Ilgauskas came up with 6 points. Kukoc was 6. Jackson with 5. And everyone that played scored, actually. So yeah, I think these are some of the most underrated players that you can use in NBA 2K17, especially cards like Diaw, Ilgauskas, Smith, and Jackson. Even though I didn't shoot much with him, he did shoot 100%. So anyway, that's the video. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.